So, Ivan, in your test automation tool, today there is a bigger challenge for the customers, right? Or the vendors to choose which tool is important in the market. That has become a great challenge because more and more tools coming into play. It has become a challenge to understand which tool works well. So, if you see in the market, the tools are very specific on web client, thin client, thick client, APIs, and database. So, what are the challenges you are addressing from your MuukTest?
We address end-to-end test automation. So one of the challenges that's one of the challenges we address because we see also, as you properly mentioned, Praveen, like there are very specific tools depending on the environment and infrastructure that you will test. And the problem is that these tools just work pretty well for those specific environments. And there are not many, the integrations are pretty difficult to have end-to-end testing, real end-to-end testing in the current world, right? Because in the current world, many companies, they have a web component, they have an API component, they have a native mobile component, maybe a mobile reactive component. So there are many components that they interact with each other. And most of the tools, they are just focused on one of these components, and they cannot integrate the experience across all. So that's one of the challenges that we address with MuukTest. We can do web, API, native mobile, reactive mobile. So that's one of the challenges regarding the different types of tools that you can find, right, where they focus on. So basically, real end-to-end regression, that's how we call it, because you can have a user that creates an account in mobile, then the same test can go ahead and in web verify from that the user was created, for example. So you can have a complete flow end-to-end, and then maybe that calls an API to assign certain rights to the user, and then you go back to the mobile environment. So we can do all of these creative scenarios that many tools cannot do.
Excellent. That's a great point you brought up, Ivan.